Hello everyone, Ginger Gargoyle here. It's been a very long time since my last video, so I thought I would share something with y'all. I found online a new inspiration for making cards if you're a card maker or a paper crafter person. It's called a color throwdown, and every 2 weeks or so they come out with a new color combination, and this is my very first one. I don't know if I did this right or not, so any comments you give me would be great, but I decided to put my foot in, as they say, and give it a go. This is Color Throwdown 381. The colors this time were pink, light green, and Kraft. Now, I don't have a Kraft colored paper, so I used this, and it's a birthday card for my brother. He was born on Leap Day, so he turns 14 this year, and so my youngest daughter is older than my brother, I guess you could say. My older brother number 4. I have 6 older brothers, so okay. So, what did I use? Because this is really cute. First, okay, it came with this milkshake. These are 2 different papers in the background. This came with this milkshake, and then I foam popped up these extra bits of the foam from the root beer float or the shake or whatever it is, and it came with a little tag. And then I just glued in this thing that says, "Have a super sweet day." Okay, now what did I use? That's probably what you're asking. So let's start with these background colors. Okay, these background papers. I used 2 from, and I don't know if this is still available anymore. I purchased it from paperwishes.com several years ago. I want to say 3, but it might be more than that. Okay, this is the Disney Princesses 8x8 paper. Now, I used 2 different papers. Actually, about 2 packs. Okay, I used this background paper, or this paper for the background, going this way. Alright, but this is a Tinkerbell sheet, and I love Tinkerbell. And my brother, I hope, feels much appreciation because I never give up anything Tinkerbell. My wallet is Tinkerbell, so, and it's purple, and purple's my favorite color, so I hope he feels special. And then I used this sheet for the edging, which was supposed to be the table, and this one is from Sleeping Beauty. Yeah, Sleeping Beauty. Okay. But this is a nice pack. It's 8x8. They're duals, so you always get a pair, and it's got most of the Disney princesses. I won't say all because it doesn't have the new ones. It must have came out before the Frog and the Princess because it does not have them. Cinderella, of course, gets a lot of coverage because she's the big one for Disney. There's Sleeping Beauty again. Sleeping Beauty again. Of course, as you all know, it's either Sleeping Beauty's castle or Cinderella's castle at Disney World. So, oh yeah, and then there's Snow White, and there's Little Mermaid. I think that's it. See, and it comes with tags, so it's a pretty good book. If you can find it, I really suggest you get it if you like making cards for people. I thought I'd push myself and see if I could make a card for a guy that works with pink and green. So I think this works for him. And then the shake and the other die cuts came out of this book, which I also got from Paper Wishes. This is, recent release. They had it on what they call a one-day special, but you can buy it just in and of itself on their website. It's birthday die cuts, and they come with sayings. They always have one that has a saying and one that does not, and there's different things in here. My daughter, who is 16, saw that elephant and said she wants that for her 17th birthday card this year, although I think she deserves the princess. She wants the elephant. I think she's going to get a lot. That one I'm saving for my son. Shh. Okay, so it's got a lot of things in it. And then for my background paper, now what I did was I took 2 of these packs. Oh, before I get into this. This is my cutting tool that I used. It's a V... Oh, what do they call this thing? A V cutter from Tonic. This is fairly new because I lost my other one. My daughter borrowed it and it disappeared. The Advantage V blade trimmer. These pop out really easy. They pop back in fairly easy. I cut through 2 stacks of cardstock. This is 80-pound cardstock. There's 25 sheets in each pack. I cut through 4 stacks each, or 4 stacks. So 100 pages of 80-pound cardstock. And I have one blade that's just starting to dull. So I'll probably put some tinfoil through there and see if I can't sharpen that back up. Now the background for my card, or my card itself, because that's what I cut them for, was to make my card bases, is from one of these 2 packs. Now, depending on the light, sometimes it looks kind of like this. I don't have Kraft colored paper, but I figured that since it said that the neutrals could be what do they say? It's open-ended as to how many of the neutrals you can use. So I figure it's either one of these down here, or it's the citron color. But like I said, it really depends on the coloring and everything else that I have going on the card. So that was that. And I got these from scrapbookingmadesimple.com. Now these are whirlwind papers, and I like this paper a lot. Unfortunately, my understanding is Whirlwind has gone out of business. They're no longer being manufactured, so if you can find this stuff, grab it while you can. Paper Wishes brought it back for a short time, and so I picked up some more neutrals because I figured I can never have enough neutrals. So I got 5 more packs of that. And then for my adhesives, I also got actually all 3 of these adhesives. I used 3 different adhesives. I got them from Paper Wishes as well. Or not Paper Wishes, I got them from Scrapbooking Made Simple as well. Okay, this is her 3D foam adhesives. You get a big pack for less than $2, and she has them in both white and black. So if you do cards on darker colors, the black is really nice. But I used the white one on this card. And then to stick the shake onto the front, I used Nuvo glue pen. Now this is the large one. I'm going to put it that way so it's easier to get back on. This is the large one. The nice thing is the glue is blue, so you can see when the blue gets down into the tip. So that's very nice. That's convenient. I think they sell it for using with glitter, but it works really good on paper and slick materials and stuff. And then to put the paper on, I started out, or I used the score tape. This is the 1/4 inch, or 1/2 inch, excuse me. This is the 1/2 inch. I also have 1/4 inch and 1/8 inch and 1 inch and 2 inches, and I think I've even got a 2.5 inch. I got this at Scrapbooking Made Simple. They no longer sell the score tape that I can find on their website. They have what they're calling Stacy tape now, or Simply Defined. And if you go on there, she sells several different sizes, everything from 1/8 of an inch to 6 inches wide. So she's got you coming and going there. This is a really good product. I had a heck of a time getting this piece on here straight, and once the tape touched the card base, it stuck. So I had to very carefully peel it up and put it down, and peel it up and put it down, and then I had to trim off all on the sides of it. And yeah. So, but yeah, so this is my very first one, and I'm kind of excited. I hope I did this right. If not, I'd appreciate any comments down below from the people who do the Color Throwdown Challenge. I don't make a lot of cards. I've made a couple. I've made a few. I'm just starting really to get into it. Most of the paper that I have is 12 by 12 for scrapbooking. But I've only got one kid left in high school, so I've only got one kid's high school graduation book to make. So I figured I've got to do something with all my scrapbooking paper. So I'm going to start making some cards. Not sure I'm going to use all the cards, but I'm going to start making some cards. So let's see, I'm at almost 12 minutes. Yeah, so go check out paperwishes.com and scrapbookingmadesimple.com, and I will leave the links in the box below, along with one to the color countdown.